Hello. Uh, Today we are talking about little bit why burning your copper wire is a really bad idea. I have few examples here. This is a old telephone cable, uh, power cord and speaker cables. Uh, these telephone cables contain about maybe 10% of for the weight, 10% copper, and these are about 30%, and the speaker cables a little bit more there, around 40-45 cables. It depends the size, but it's a roughly estimate. And right here I have a bright, nice, clean 100 grams of copper wire, and here I have a 50 gram one, and here I have a 30 grams, and also those two, these are number 2 coppers, they each weigh about 45 grams, around that plus minus gram. And when you are burning that copper wire, you're gonna lose about 30 up to 50% of your copper, and also you're gonna downgrade it because burnt copper is not worth really much. And if you strip your copper wire, you're getting the best price out there, but when you're burning, you're gonna lose at least 30 grams up to 50 grams. And you know that let's say that cable here contains 2 of these copper balls, but when you're gonna burn it, you're gonna lose 1. Does that make you happy? I believe not. And I'm doing just a little tiny experiment right here, right now. Here you can see, I don't know how well, but this is a steel wool. It weighs about 4 grams, and here is a steel wool which is already burnt, and you can see that little powder over here. I'm gonna set that steel wool on fire, but before I do that, I'm gonna put that little bit over here. Let's weigh that unburnt steel wool. So I hope you can see the scale numbers now. Now you should see. Let's see how much does it weigh. About 3 grams, 3.11. And let's see what happens after we burn that steel wool. So I'm gonna set it on fire. Oops, this is a made in China match, I believe. Oh, okay. Now I'm gonna open it up a little bit, and wow, it catches fire already. Look at that. And I'm gonna also blow some air here. Now I need pliers or stuff. Alright, nearly done. It has to cool down a little bit before I can touch it. I'm gonna move it a little bit here. And steel wool, when you burn it, it actually gains mass. And let's see, did it gain mass? But I have to cool it down a little bit so I can touch it. I hope I don't break that thing too much. And it was about 3 grams, right? 3.11. And now it is 3.5. And some of you think that I burned some material away. Yes, I did, and no, I didn't. That steel wool actually gained a little bit mass because the oxygen combines with iron and produces iron oxide, and those molecules are heavier. But that's not the case right here. But the deal is now when it's burnt, it's gonna be really fragile. As you see here, I have that same powder from that thing, and yeah, you can easily pick it up with the magnet. Yeah, no problem with that. But you cannot do that with the copper wire. And now I'm gonna remove a little bit that stuff to the right. And when you're burning your wire, let's say it's burning, and you have to turn it and move it so it burns properly from every side, and you know, stuff like that. And the same thing happens here. You are just, you know, smashing it and you know, moving it all the way around, and what you're gonna see, a powder that is coming off from here. And this is how you lose your copper wire. Now it's, you know, weighing less, and eventually you're gonna lose up to 50% from that copper wire. So it is really bad idea to burn your copper wire, because you're gonna lose so much, and you also downgrade it. I don't know to what level, but if this is a number 2 copper, it has that varnish on it. I don't know what grade is the burnt copper wire. It's gonna be a lower, I guess. And yeah, that's why burning copper is a bad idea. So now you know, please don't do that. Respect everybody else out there, and yeah, maybe stripping those wires, yeah, maybe it's not worth the time, but don't burn them. Just bring them into the scrapyard as they are, and you still get some money. When you burn it, you're gonna lose your money. Alright, that's it for now, and thank you for watching, and stay safe.